What's going on, everyone? How are you all doing? You ready for the Mando Season 1, Episode 1 watch party? I miss these watch parties, man. So we used to do this, if you're new to the channel or new to these watch parties, how it works is, obviously I can't show the movie or the show. I would get striked down, which would make me more powerful than you could possibly imagine. And basically I just put up a timer on the screen, which you're going to see in a minute once we travel down to the headquarters. And after that, I'll click start. You guys will watch it on Disney+. I'll watch it on Disney+. And we can both react to it at the same time. It's probably going to be half an hour long, because the first episode, I think, was pretty short. And if we do this, I think by the time Season 2 comes out, we should have finished already. And if not, we can do maybe a couple episodes every week if we're falling behind. But we have a fun amount of episodes ahead of us. I promised you guys I would do a watch party, and you guys have been requesting it, so let's get to it. Let's travel down to the headquarters, and we can begin our watch party. So get it open on your respective screens, your phones, your TV, whatever it is, and we can begin. Let's go. All right, so I've got the timer up here. I've got my Mando open. I think I'm gonna put it maybe right. Where am I gonna put it? Yeah, I guess I'll put it right here. Yeah. Okay, cool. You guys feeling Coruscant? You guys good with Coruscant? Okay, so once I click play, and actually I'm probably gonna move. Let's see. What should I do? What should I do here? Yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay. You guys ready? Oh, wow. New members. Thank you so much. If you guys send super chats, I'm going to read it at the end. So please wait the half an hour, because I don't want to interrupt it for anyone else. Still waiting on your Revan Saber. Oh, did you guys like the unboxing today? Watch party's back. This is the way you rock. Thank you, boys and girls. All right, let's begin. All right, 3, 2, 1. Are we synced up? Yep, we're synced up. Okay, we're not going to skip the intro, so let's just keep it going. I love that new intro that they have. And I'm going to be talking lots because we've seen it by now, so it's nothing really new. Got my chosen one from Blender Bottle. They sent me this a while ago. I think it's very fitting. Well, actually, probably not fitting, but... Now, if you guys didn't know, us at Star Wars Celebration in Chicago, we got to see this exact scene right here. So it was pretty sweet. This is the first time anyone in the world ever got to see this. The public, at least. Damn, I missed watch parties so much. Oh, this is great. Oh, I'm so happy we're doing this. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I missed watch parties. You can just feel the energy of the fandom. This is dope. Oh, I missed the show, man. Type 1 if you're watching right now. Miyokul. It's the coolest. That's where we're at. Say it with me now. What can bring you in cold? I remember everyone was so pissed with the theme. I thought it was awesome. I was like, this is like space western to the max. Which is what it is. Literally, that's all he is. He's a space cowboy. So notice how he thwarts away this one, which has the droid in it, because he doesn't trust droids. This is like that scene in The Mask where Jim Carrey shows up to the club in the lemon. The Razor Crest. Dank Ferrick, that was close. You guys know about the technology behind this, right? Like how they filmed this whole thing? Completely next level. So instead of green screens, yeah, you guys have seen it. They got screens, actual TV screens around them. You can change it in real time. Pre-Empire because there's no tracking. So that's why he made sure he's getting a pre-Empire ship. See ya, bud. Do you think he speaks fluent Huttese? Calamari is the same species that Admiral Akbar is, if you didn't know. And so it begins. What if he never took the job? What if he was like, nah, I'll just take the easy ones? What if it did pay for fuel these days? It would change everything.
excuse his lack of decorum.
Interesting how he's a cloner and he's not a Kaminoan. Man, those stormtroopers look weathered. He said they. Am I reading too into it? They're 50 years old. They are 50 years. What is there, more than one Baby Yoda? Is there... Or did he just not want to say it's a he or she? Which, I mean, Dr. Pershing says Baby Yoda's a he, so... Maybe I'm reading too into it. I don't know. What do you think? Salacious B. Crumb. I bet you there's someone here who can do the laugh really well. Gee, what the hell was that? He was so annoying. There we go. No, that's kind of like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. The Enclave. What was that planet again? Navarro 7? I think it was Navarro. Was it Navarro? I forgot now. Can someone fact check that for me? I think it was Navarro 7. Yeah. I originally thought it might be Tatooine or something, because I mean, well, a desert planet, but no, it's, when I was doing the breakdown, I actually found out that it's Navarro. I think. It's so cool how the reflection of the scenery is on his pauldron. And I think that's in real time because they're using the technology, right? Where all around him, he's encompassed by all these LCD screens, which can be changed in real time. Anyone know what that creature's called? We saw them in the Clone Wars. They're called a blurg. And there it began. I have spoken. So he's an Ugnaught. Ugnaughts were seen in The Empire Strikes Back. They were disassembling C-3PO. Well, not disassembling. I'm just gonna say that from now on. Whenever people don't understand me after I say something, like I have spoken. Mythosaurs are basically like dragons. Big dinosaurs. Well, not quite dragons, but massive dinosaurs. It's crazy how just a year ago we didn't even have the Mando yet. It's coming out in November, right? And now it's coming out pretty much same time. You're excited for season 2? Me and you both, man. I'm gonna read all your questions at the end, guys. I just realized there's a lot. Thank you. There he is. There he is. This is Taika Waititi's voice. He's so badass. Alright, chat. Terminator versus IG-11. Type 1 for the Terminator, Type 2 for IG. Who do you think would win? They're both from the future. I just think IG-11 is way into the future. Well, actually, a long time ago. Meh. Chat going nuts. There are too many of them. What are we going to do? This part is so badass. That's like something you would see in a game. Like, just hops on it while it's spinning. Just we could get a whole cross world, man. I should make videos like IG-11 versus Terminator, Mando versus Batman, Vader versus Superman. It'd be a cool series. I'd be down for that. Here we go. Why do they want it dead? And that marks the first episode of the watch party. Very excited, very excited. Dun, 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 dun. So what'd you guys think? We all know what you thought because it's a year old. Stupid question. Dun, 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 dun. Well, there's a lot of messages from you guys. Thank you so much. A lot of new members. Thanks, guys. You guys are helping out. Wesley says, my guy, still waiting on the Revan lightsaber. Charlie, episode... floating bananas? Oh, right, okay. Of course, dude, here with the wife. Nice, man. Are you still here? Hey, man, I want to be just like you when I grow up. You're such an inspiration, and I've been watching the content for about a year now, and I love it. Oh, thanks. Don't be like me. That's not setting your sights kind of low there. But if there's anything you can take from me, I would say just follow your passion. And I would love it if everyone turned their hobbies into a career, because you're going to be happy every day, you know? You're never really working. Hey, Theory, if you could play Minecraft on the gaming channel tonight, thanks. Maybe. I don't know. I don't really feel like it. Mars, what up, man? A space cowboy needs a space horse. Yeah, and that was the blurg. See, like, going forwards, man, I'm really... I guess we can come to this as we finish the whole season. I'm just really excited to see how this all melds into the Empire. Like, what is the point of Baby Yoda? Why do they want it killed? Why has it been alive for 50 years? Is Plagueis all Legends now? Because if you guys didn't know, and I made a video on this, Plagueis actually wanted to clone other species, not just human. And one of the reasons that they didn't want to clone humans was because they were unpredictable. But with other species, they did everything. Go watch the video. But they did everything from, like, cloning this one species where I forgot the name of, and they had, like, shovels for hands, and it was just, like, total abomination. So maybe they were experimenting with different things, or maybe Baby Yoda was stolen from their family 50 years ago, and he's not a clone. Maybe they were trying to clone him, and they couldn't do it. Maybe he is a clone. I don't know. But I worked out the math, and he was born around the same time as Anakin Skywalker. Can you set your... Can you set to Concord Dawn or Mandalore somewhere? Yeah, we could fly to Mandalore maybe next time. What have I done? I would love to hear your take on the parallel between Yoda's Jedi lessons and Danny LaRusso's karate lessons. Specifically, defense-only mentality. I don't like defense-only. I think there are times when you need offense. So, if you're constantly being defensive, sometimes you gotta strike. I'm starting to sound like a Cobra. And a Sith. Mars Freelander, hello from Canada. Hey man, what up Billy? I gotta tell you, the planet cinematics from space always look amazing. What do you mean? That's just the view. Good evening, Theory. With the heavy influence of Lone Wolf and Cub, have you seen the show or read the Dark Horse comics? Some great material. I will get on that. I would love to hear your take on the parallels between Yoda's... Okay, I just read that one. You sent it twice? Salacious be roasted. Oh, toasted. I always found that little guy annoying, but when you see him like on a rotisserie, you just kind of feel bad. Do you think Mango would destroy Bobo? Do you mean Mando would destroy Boba? Nah. I think Boba's direct descendant of Jango Fett. He is Jango Fett. Let's be real. Nice hat, man. Do you know any types of blaster, pistol, rifle Mando uses by any chance? I don't know what he uses. I don't know the actual name. For his blaster or his rifle, I forgot the name of it. I forgot the name of it. What the hell? I did a video on this. Mandalorian rifle. Oh yeah, Ambin Phase Pulse Blaster, that's what it is. Yep. Ambin Phase Pulse Blaster. The music is just great. I agree. A lot of people didn't like it in the beginning. I don't know why. I thought it was really awesome. But I think it just had to grow on people. That was the only thing. Hey Theory, when do you think the game you and Mark are making will be out? Also, can you make a Rule of 2 shirts? Thank you for all you do. This is the way. Sure, we can make Rule of 2 shirts. The game? Oh man. We just know we want to do it. So, I mean, we're going to do it. We just don't know when it's going to be out. Probably years. If we're gonna do it right. Making a game is not an easy thing. Like they cost more than movies sometimes. Well, depends on the movie, but like Fall Guys, for example, such a simple game, probably anywhere between 3 and 5 million. So we want to make something, you know, that's obviously not that price, but something good, something really good. What kind of design would you want for Rule of 2? What are you feeling? So not to throw off the vibe, do you still enjoy 9 as a popcorn movie? You ask this every stream, man, and I answer it every time, so I'm not going to answer it again. Hey, I like your hat, bro. Thanks, man. A toast to the dynamic duo Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. They're our only hope. I agree. They're really the only ones. Did Vader help come up with the idea for Mandalorians to use carbon freezing? I don't know. I don't think he was the original one. That's a good question. I don't know. Perfect excuse to take a break from doing my homework. If you could bring anyone to the second season of Mando who aren't rumored, who would it be? P.S. Theory, grow out the beard. I have spoken. Oh, the beard, right. I would bring Luke Skywalker. Yeah, a de-aged Mark Hamill. Could we see the Inquisitors in The Mandalorian? No, I'm pretty sure they'd all be dissipated by now, or they'd be dead. Don't you think? I mean, we could. They could write it in there, but... My previous 3 watches, I was alone. This was so much better because I'm where I belong, among my fellow fans. Absolutely, and I love doing these. So every Friday from now on at, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we're going to be doing a watch party. We're going to watch the next episode of the Mando. So next week, obviously, episode 2. I love watch parties. It feels like watching with a group of good friends. Yeah. What if Yoda's species are clones from scratch? Oh, you mean like what they did with Snoke? Like a meld of different gene splices and genetics put together? No, because we have Yaddle. And that wouldn't make sense because that would mean that they had to clone Yoda create Yoda from something from like 900 years before he died, right? So that wouldn't make sense, nah. What if Yoda species? All right, still here, my guy. What up, Wesley? Awesome. Glad you're here. Hello there. Sorry I'm late. No worries. I hope you made it. Is it the same as Zebby's rifle in Rebels? It looks like it, right? But I don't know if it's the same one. What's your favorite cheese, and do you hate it? Do you hate it yet? And carbon freezing was used to get into the Citadel in tow? Oh, in the Clone Wars? Yeah, so it wasn't the first one. That's right, it was in the Clone Wars. I'm an idiot. So, no. Thank you, Wesley. Sorry if I keep asking the same question. I'm autistic and insecure about what people think of the sequels. Oh, don't worry about it, man. Don't be insecure about what people think of the sequels. Look, when the sequels came out, I liked episode 7. I didn't like episode 7 in the beginning. It grew on me. I liked it because it led up for episode 8. Episode 9, I really liked it after the movie came out. But as months went on, I started to dislike it. Dislike parts of it. There's still parts of it that I think are really cool. Like in the beginning when Kylo goes to Mustafar, I think it's a really sweet scene. So there's still parts and elements that I like. But would I watch it again? No. You know, I've watched it twice now. So that's enough for me. I've watched The Last Jedi twice. That's enough for me. But yeah, I mean, I don't absolutely hate it. There's still parts that I enjoy, but overall, I don't like it anymore as I used to. But sequences in there like Luke and this and that, I enjoy. Hope that clears up the question for you. I'm feeling my Darth Malgus logo with Rule of 2. I don't know if I can get Darth Malgus in there, but I'd have to change something up and make it very unique to our own thing. Completely not related to any IP. But I see what you're saying. Hey, Theory, love your content. I've been subbed since 30K, and I just became a member. Also, will you stream Jedi Fallen Order again? I'd love to play. Yes, I will. I will do that. I might do it on the gaming channel. Wife in labor and want to name the kid after you. Name? Name a mannequin. There you go. And if it's a girl, name her Snips. Or name her Ahsoka. Snips would be a weird name. Personally, The Force Awakens is the only one I rewatch. Yeah, Force Awakens was okay, man. It's set up something interesting for the rest of them, but yeah. Anyways, I don't want to go on a bender about the prequels again. Or sequels. Blasphemy. Sequel trilogy is amazing. I'm glad you liked it. Terrell, what up? Thanks, dude. I like the sequels, and I'm tired of pretending that I don't. Don't pretend you don't, man. If you like them, wear it proud, man. Yeah, you should really enjoy it. There should be no one that can tell you otherwise. If you like the sequels, more power to you. Awesome. And it goes the other way, too. If you don't like them, you don't have to feel like you have to like them. It's just the way it is. It's just a movie, you know? It doesn't have to be such animosity. It's just, cool, I like this one. Oh, I don't like this one. But hey, I like Star Wars. Oh, I like Star Wars too. Cool, man. That's it. Like, very simple. Theory, my kid wants to know, how did the Jedi not find Sheev Palpatine before Plagueis if Sheev was Force sensitive? I don't know the direct answer to this, but what I could say from the Darth Plagueis novel is that the Jedi don't have access to every single Force-sensitive child in the universe. There are still many that they miss, right? For example, Plagueis. For example, Palpatine. That being said, Plagueis didn't even know that Palpatine was Force-sensitive. He met him when he was a teenager, when he was a young boy. So through meeting him and through talking to him, he eventually realized that he had Force powers. And it wasn't really until Palpatine killed his whole family using the Force that then he went and told Plagueis over the phone, wherever the space phone would be. Then Plagueis was very, very happy and took him under his wing and then knighted him as a Sith and so on and so forth. Plagueis novel is an amazing novel. Go read it. Go listen to the audiobook. You'll really enjoy it. It's my favorite novel, for sure. Would you like to see the Night Sisters brought into live action? Maybe yeah, Night Sisters are extremely cool. Maybe in the Mandalorian series or in another live action Star Wars film in the future. Yeah, I think they're going to make a lot of films, so they should, or shows. Christina Iglesias, when they refer to the Purge in the Cantina, are they referring to the Jedi Purge after Order 66 on the Clone Wars in general? I think they're referring to the Purge on Mandalore. That's what I think they're referring to. Yeah. Because, of course, we remember in Season 7, all the clones were on Mandalore, and once Order 66 was issued, it was just a different story, right? You could imagine they just took over everything. There's a different answer in Legends. Canon is pretty much the same. I don't really know what it is in canon, actually. I don't even think they've divulged in that yet. They're probably going to explain that. And if they have, then I'm mistaken. But basically, they took control of Mandalore too. And that's why they don't remove their helmets after the Purge. And before the Purge, they did. So in Clone Wars, they removed their helmets, no problem. It would be cool if in Kenobi he sees a hologram of Vader and then he has a dream where you see him fight Obi-Wan, then maybe gets killed and wakes up. That's kind of like in the... Vader has that dream in the canon comics. It's line for line the same fight that we got in Revenge of the Sith, except it's Obi-Wan versus Vader in the suit. And he just wrecks Obi-Wan. He's like, you underestimate my power, and he just throws him in the lava. Like, he just destroys him. You think we'll see any Sith in Season 2? Or in the future of The Mandalorian? Well, that'd be tough because... Look, Snoke apparently had an apprentice that wasn't Kylo Ren. So, we could see him. Prequels were enhanced thanks to Dave Filoni and the awesome minds behind the entire Clone Wars series. Absolutely. Yeah. If it wasn't for the likes of Dave Filoni and his vision and his understanding of Star Wars and respecting George Lucas's linear story, things wouldn't be as great as they are today with, I would say, Clone Wars and prequels and the continuity behind all that. And even Rebels, right? Sup, Star Wars Theory. Been watching all your videos since I started 3 years ago. Love all your content. These watch parties are pretty sick. I'm glad you like them. Some people join and they're like, why just... There's no sound. You're just sitting there. It's like, well, no. you gotta watch it yourself too. And then it's like you'll have me on the screen, you have the chat open, and then you're watching it, and it's actually really fun. So that's what it's like for me. It's like we're all sitting in a virtual movie theater. Oh, how cool would it be if we could do that in VR? Ah, it'd be pretty sweet. You know, Amazon Prime, because Twitch is owned by Amazon, Amazon Prime has this, or Twitch has this thing where if you have Amazon Prime, you can live stream like The Boys or any show on Amazon Prime on your Twitch. So it's like let's say if YouTube had some integration with Disney Plus, we would be able to stream the whole show, Mandalorian, and you would get access to it if you had Disney Plus. So you just sign in on YouTube, and it would be so cool. But maybe one day, maybe one day they'll have that feature. That'd be pretty sweet. My problem with the sequel trilogy is that it made R2-D2 into a minor character. That's one of my problems too, yeah. Hey Theory, I've been a fan for a long time. What game would you have liked to see released before the Disney buyout? 1313. Yeah. Do you think we will see Yaddle in this series? Also, do you think we will have a flashback episode in Mando showing us how Baby Yoda was captured? Flashback would be cool. Yaddle's dead, at least in Legends, so seeing her would be not possible. Thanks for the Revan vid. Has me excited for mine tomorrow. If you had your own, what would it look like? Single or dual blades? Double bladed? If so, what would it hinge like? Dark Ray? Also, what color blades? I would have green. It would be a single blade with the option to attach another blade to it to turn into a dual blade, because I'm very good with a bow staff. But yeah, I would say Qui-Gon's hilt. Qui-Gon's lightsaber. Just give me that. I would wreck people. Or just get wrecked. Can't really say that Qui-Gon got wrecked. When we ever get live action Darth Plagueis, my only choice is Jeremy Irons as Plagueis. Man, if they make the Plagueis novel canon, that'll be a nice victory. Ah, victory. It was just such a great book. And I don't think they could outdo that. And the fact that they haven't touched on Palpatine yet or given us any sort of hint as to them going near young Palpatine story, it's interesting. I hope they do. Have you read Dark Disciple? I thought I disliked the end from what Mark said, but I didn't. Just was sad. Thoughts? I didn't dislike the end, man. I don't know. Mark has a problem with it, but he just didn't like the way Asajj died. But I thought it was pretty romantic. I thought it was fine. And she saved Quinlan in the name of love, and she changed her path, from being evil, and in the end sacrificed herself for love, which is the same thing Luke did for Vader. Just fatherly and not, I would love to see Halo Star Wars crossover. It could work. I don't think it could work, because then you'd get Master Chief and versus Jedi, and everyone would just be like, "No, he can't do that." And someone would have to die, or unless they team up or something. You should buy Rebels or Clone Wars Season 7 on Amazon Video and stream via Twitch. Ooh. Thoughts on seeing another saber besides Darksaber and Mando? That's kind of a cool idea. Yeah, I wouldn't mind to see Ahsoka's white ones. That'd be sweet. That'd be really cool. Where do you want to see the Star Wars franchise go? What a loaded question. I don't think we have time for that question. I want to see it going the direction it's going with The Mandalorian. I think if we have Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau in charge of projects, who with directors like Deborah Chow and I believe her name was Bryce Howard, and Taika Waititi. I think these guys know what they're doing, and they're fun and they're good. They know how to write stories and tell stories, and they know good action. And I think that's where it needs to go. Oh, I forgot the other gentleman's last name. It sounded Japanese. Fukuyama. Anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about. Him. He's also very talented. He also helped a lot with the Mando. But yeah, I mean, like, we could go there. And then the main place I wanted to go, which I think is the biggest untapped resource, is the Old Republic. I think that's a place that we gotta see. We have to see. And, you know, them making this Darth Revan lightsaber is really just the first... It's just the beginning. This is only the beginning of... That's cool. It's only just the beginning of us seeing something Old Republic, I hope. So. No. If Disney gave you free reign and budget to make a Plagueis movie, whose voice would you choose for Plagueis? I'd choose Charles Dance. I know he's already been used, but I really like Andy Serkis. I think he's very, very talented with voices. But, I mean, there's so many people to choose from. You know whose voice I would use? It's probably my buddy Mark Gibbon. He voiced the Hulk several times. He has a godly voice. It doesn't even make sense. He's like 6'4", like just typically what you would imagine when you hear his voice. It's like, yes, this is my voice. I can't do it, obviously, but I was just talking to him on the phone. He voiced Bib Fortuna in one of the comics that I explained a couple of years back, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, it was good. Really good voice. So maybe a voice like his or his voice. I'll share him on my Instagram eventually. Would you rather Dave and John continue Mando or move on and do an Old Republic show on Disney Plus? I'd rather them do both. Why not? More money for them, and we get great content. $66 from Tessa? What the hell, Tessa? Thank you so much. Execute Order 66. I just wanted to send you this amount in reference to the movies. Also, I'm not sure if you've talked about this already, but do you prefer Legends over canon? Thanks, have a good day or night. Thank you. Yeah, it's evening. It's 6 o'clock here. Thank you so much again for the very generous soup. There are parts of canon that I do enjoy. I really enjoy the new Dooku Jedi Lost book. I enjoy Master and Apprentice. Lords of the Sith. There's some canon material that I really like. Mando, obviously. Jedi Fallen Order was great, but I think Legends was much more rich. And it's kind of hard to say that, I guess, in defense of what's canon now, is because they obviously haven't had as much time. But I would have expected them to release more content, more games, and more movies by now, you know? But I don't know what the deal is. Like, they should be pumping these they should have like the mentality of a YouTuber. Of a view-hungry YouTuber. Like, just pump this stuff out, make good stuff. It's really not that hard. And that's it. That's it. It's very simple. But I think Legends had so much more rich content. Old Republic, I mean, it's all over the place. You know, Yuzon Vong. It's just, there's so many different stories that haven't been told, and I feel like they're just kind of sticking to, well, they were sticking to just the Skywalker saga, which is great, but I feel like they didn't execute that properly. And on top of that, they're not really going anywhere else besides Mando. So, I mean, we get the comics, we get the books, those are great, but I want movies. I want movies and shows. So yeah. Yeah, that's my answer to that. I like Legends for sure. If I had to choose, yeah, Legends. How would you react if Dave Filoni was removed or decided to leave Star Wars? These rumors have me on edge. Rumors? What rumors? Those are rumors? I'd be pissed off, just like any other fan. Just like, what the hell? Why would you do this? Go on strike. I'd have to know why, you know. What up, Dubs? Thanks for the new membership. Just another thank you. Missed these watch parties. Thanks, Charlie. With that, I'm going to end this stream. Thank you guys so much for chilling and hanging out with me. We're going to be back here, obviously, in tomorrow's video, but next week as well. So every Friday, set a reminder. If you can, join in or watch after with the community and me here at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern. And if you're in Europe, you can figure out the time. What is that? 10... 2 a.m.? Something like that? I don't know. Have you heard the X-Wing miniatures game? If so, do you play? It's a really fun tabletop game. No, I haven't heard of it. It's interesting. Thanks, guys. Love you all. I'll catch you in tomorrow's video, and I'll also catch you guys on the gaming channel tonight, as well as I gotta make a Cobra Kai theory video. So, thanks for chilling. This one was a great success. It was great fun. Catch you guys in the next one. May the Force be with you.